Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope you can see me. Right. So please let me know where you're joining from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're from. It's nice to have all of you in this session. And today I'll be discussing OET Reading, Part B. So, hello, Minnu. Good evening. Yes. So it's going to be a session full of reading. We'll discuss a lot of important information and key concepts on how you can perform better in your reading test. Hello, Mercy, Sumedh, Bindu. Good to see all of you. Right. So here we go. So hello, Mercy, Elizabeth, Sandeep, Jagadam, Mulalo, Monica, Ogechi, Shani. My apologies if the pronunciation is not right. Amal, Banin, Mugil. Hi, hello everyone. Absolute pleasure to have all of you in this session. Afzal from Pakistan, hello. Anna from Botswana. Mukuka, hello everyone, hello. So today's topic is reading part B, success secrets for reading part B. Particularly, we are focusing on GIST questions. And this is something that all of you would be really interested in. I know that many of you have a lot of questions about OET reading and how to improve your performance in reading. So that's something that I would like to cover today. Right. So hello, Greg, Mahesh, Bini, hello. Husseini, Rajneesh, Amal Banin, Saiful, hello, from Bangladesh, hello. Dr. York from Ghana, excellent. So, as others continue to join us, I wanted to quickly reply to this question. What kind of text can you expect in reading part? Hello from Kuwait, the other side, good. Please let me know what your name is, the other side. Priya, hello. So type in what type of text you get in part B. Imran, hello. Okay, good. Hello, Vinod. I'm looking for your response. You have these 6 questions and the texts are typical workplace texts. So my question is, what kind of texts are they? Sumedh says easy to moderate, not tricky. All right. Good that it's not tricky, but my question is like the kind of text. Yes, email, Monica, memo, yes. Mugil, that's right. But don't mix the types of text with the skills. Yeah, updates, guidelines, that's right, Sandeep. Yes, guideline, Rajneesh, Nori. Yes, policies. Manuel Minu Verghese, yes, that's right. Excellent, yes. So you have an idea about the text. Good. Just wanted to see. So here are some examples on the screen for you. Policy documents, hospital guidelines, manuals, emails, memos, yes. So today we are going to look at one of the kind of text or a skill tested, which is gist. Now, the word gist, according to the dictionary, is the main subject without details of a piece of information. So this is important because a lot of questions will revolve around your ability to identify the gist of a text. So remember, gist is a summary, the main idea, and the crux of the topic. So if you have a text, gist should reflect what is the core idea of this text. Okay. And the way you read for gist is called skimming, because you must be aware of skimming and scanning. So skimming itself will lead us to the gist. We know what this text is about just by skimming. Skimming is, if you're unaware of what skimming is the method of reading where you don't go into the details, but you just skim through the surface. It's a peripheral reading. You look for the content words and what is the topic introduced in that text. So just an activity to get you oriented to the more dense text later. Can you tell me what is this text about? A short phrase or a sentence would be fine. I'll come to it, Priya. Thank you. How to identify gist-based questions. Yes. Quickly go through it. First, here you have a heading. Look at the keywords. So don't read like reading all the detail. You know, you're just skimming through it. Look at the content words. Content words are the main words, the nouns, the main verbs, the adverbs, the main adverbs, the main adjectives, etc. Excellent. So, yes, false. Yes, most of you say false. Yes, Monica, that's better. False prevention. Good. Yes, so that's a very good idea about what it is, right? All right, so if you have a question where, you know, an option is about, you know, an option is about, excuse me. An option is about, you know, false, and another option could be a specific detail from that. That will not be the gist. It will not reflect the summary. Sorry about it. Just had someone outside my door talking a bit. So here's the next one for you. Yes, Priya, good. Hello, Anu, Paul, good evening. Ogenshi, yes, right. Sorry if I missed some of your comments because there is a steady stream. Hello, Nadia, good evening. Quickly tell me what this text is. So look for the main words, the keywords, what comes right in the beginning, what is introduced in this text. Yes. Yes, Mercy. Yes. So if you look carefully in the text on the screen, you have like a general paragraph. Hello, Sangeeta Kumar. Good to see you after a long time. And then you have a few numbered points. And then again, some that are footer information. Yes, that's right. Okay, good, good, good. Well, Monica, it's not accurate enough. Yes, it does talk about outpatient procedure, but can you be a little bit more precise? Mahesh says it's the importance of COVID tests, right? Goals 2024 says it's visiting policies. Dark Knight says outpatient information. Yeah, Mercy, that's much better. Guidelines or instructions on COVID-19. Ogechi, yes. Anila, COVID-19 visitors. Oh, yeah. Noor Ahmad, yes. Yes. Amol Banin, Gulnas, Janani, yes. So some of you have mentioned parts of it. So if you look carefully, it's yes, COVID-19 is there, but it's also about the hospital policies on, the outpatients policies on testing, particularly, who can be tested and all of that. Yes, so the gist should include both of it. It's not just COVID-19, but it's also the hospital policies on, testing. Here is another one for you to try. Sorry. Hello, Kausalya, Antonio. Yes, Safdar, Subhashni, Nadia, Malati. Hello. I do, I could read some of your comments, which are coming a little bit late for the previous questions. I'm not going to discuss that right now, but thank you very much. So I'm looking for your gist for this. What is this text about? Importance of healthy diet, health policy. Yes, Priya, Srimali. Good. Now, this one is a little bit tricky because you have a couple of bullet points. So you'll have to include all of it, but still be a short summary. Menu health policy and guidelines is too broad. This text is not just about that, although it falls under that. Nutrition policy, yes, Jinsey. Dark Knight, okay. Importance of healthy eating. Staff members, goodness, yes. Supporting health and nutrition policy for staff. Ogechi, yes, yes. So you have an idea, good. So in a short while, we'll be doing more concrete text with the OET kind of options as well. So here we are going into another text, which you will also have the options. So the question stem, as you can see, is the main point of the guideline is that. So in the question stem, can you identify the focus word, the most important word of this question, words? What is the focus word in the question stem? Yes, goals, that's right. I'd be happy if all of you could respond. Let it be wrong, absolutely fine. You can make as many mistakes as you want, but this is going to be a learning experience for you. So it's fine to make mistakes. Yes, most of you are right. It is the main point. Jagadam, I'm talking about the question stem at the bottom, not the heading of the text. Right. Now that you have identified that, let's try to come up with a gist of this text. Okay, so we are going to look at the gist. Can you come up with a gist? Which means, can you summarize this? I'll give you a minute to do that. So you have a sample just on the screen. All right. So you have come up with your own gist and I've given a sample on the screen. So based on that, yes, you. Okay. So since we are running out of time a little bit, we'll be quickly going through the rest of it. So I'm going to introduce something that's called the topic sentence of this text, which is highlighted. Usually a text of this sort will introduce the topic with a topic sentence. So the topic sentence would usually reflect the main idea. And if you look carefully, the gist that you came up with, the gist I showed, they all resonate with the topic sentence. Right. I hope you agree with that. So here are the options. What is the main point of the guideline? Is it that there is a heavy penalty for failing to comply with the requirement of submitting the DPD? Or is it that the digital passenger declaration has been updated to include critical health information? Or that the DPD is a mandatory document for most people entering by air? Yes, Priya, that's right. Absolutely right. Good to see that most of you have come up with the answer C, but there are a few Bs. So it's not option A because the main point is not the penalty, and we can't assume that it's heavy. So it's not A. Now, let's see if it's B. No. There isn't any mention of an update. Yes, so it's C. It shows the compulsory nature for most people. So it's excluding the air crew. I hope you have an idea on how to spot just. In which case we can try another question. I'm slowly guiding you, but towards the end of the session, you will be doing it yourself. I'll give you a minute to read this text. And also try to break this text into a smaller portions so that you can understand what this text is about. Hello, Satyavini. Yes. Hello, Siddharam. So here is the heading and the topic sentence. So yes, it talks about the difficulty, and the heading says minors and the right to consent to healthcare. So you have an argument on the one hand, which says that parents have a right But then a larger chunk of the text says that a younger person having access to medical services is really important. So examples are given: minors who are sexually active, pregnant, infected with an STD, those who abuse drugs or alcohol or suffer from emotional or psychological problems. They might wish to get medical help services on their own. And recognizing this reality, many states explicitly authorize a minor to make a decision about their own medical care. All right. And then it ends by calling for a balanced approach. All right, so come up with your gist. I'm not getting enough gist this time in the chat box. Perhaps it's a little bit confusing for you, but that's fine. Give it a try. Hit the chat button. Type in your response. What is the gist? Because being able to identify that gist right now before you look at the options is really important. Good. So here is a sample gist on the screen, but that's okay. You can have your own gist. Yes, yes. I see some of your answers. Not going to read all of it, but they are mostly on the mark. So here are the options on the screen. See if your gist matches with any of the options. So the report focuses on the need for a minor to. So it's focusing on what a minor needs. So this time around, it's a fight between A and B. And so it's very interesting. Is it asking to involve the parents in decision making when necessary? If you look at previously and shown it, is that pink highlight which is telling that parents have a right. However, the majority of the text The major chunk is going into a young person's right, it says. So think again, everyone. Look at the heading. Look at the heading. Right. It's A, obtaining medical services without compromising privacy. Minors should get access to medical services. And in those situations when they might choose not to seek medical help, if they have to go with their parents, it is acceptable to give them those services in the absence of the parents. So it's emphasizing their right and telling that many states have, legalized that. So the main idea is not to involve the parents. In fact, all those examples given and telling that many states what they have done, it's all focusing on, minors being provided medical care without the parents being involved. So that's the reason why it's A. And also thought it's B. Remember that if it were a detailed meaning question, perhaps it could come in a particular situation because it's yes, it is mentioned. So we are happy to give free trial sessions for those who are interested in one-on-one sessions with irsgroup. Our expert trainers will help you through your training process. So on the screen, you have contact numbers. You can also WhatsApp, and one of our student counselors will be happy to help you with your queries. So irsgroup, along with all the other OET All-Stars, focus on giving quality training for you. And anyone interested in one-on-one sessions or enrolling in our classes on site here in India, in Kerala, please feel free to contact our counselors. We will place you in a right course. We will assess you. We will have a placement test. And based on that, we will suggest a course that is appropriate for you. If you happen to be from Kerala, there's an OET official candidate workshop this Saturday, February 3rd, here in Kottayam. And the OET's principal education advisor, David Wilshire, will be leading the sessions. It's a full-day session, so please, the links are available on OET's official social media handles. Please register because there's a registration as well. So you're welcome to attend this session. Right, so we'll try 2 more questions, and I just want to hone your ability to come up with just identify gist and summarize the text. And always remember the question on the screen, you have multiple bullet points. So the summary of that text will never be something that is in a bullet point. It would be an overall idea. I'll give you a minute to read the text. You're welcome, Lucky Pearl. We'll see you there. So you have the options on the screen. Type in your response. Good. It's not identifying the right people within the community. If you look carefully, it's one of the bullet points. Identify key persons, which is basically the second bullet. It's not locating necessary support, but it's enabling the community to gain wherewithal and deliver life support. That's the overall idea, the overarching theme of this text. Identifying the right people is part of it. It's not complete in itself. So is locating necessary support. It does mention about that, but those are all, if you look carefully, some of the bullet points focus on those. And as I told when I showed this text at the beginning, when you have multiple bullet points, a gist will not be something pertaining to one of those. It would be an overarching, an overall idea. Here's another one for you. Try your gist. I hope you have come up with your gist. Now, I want you to match your gist, your summary with the options. So the document explains that nurse practitioners should they inform health professionals of end-of-life decisions? Should they enhance people's understanding of advanced directives? Or should they initiate conversations regarding advanced directives? Okay. So should they enhance people's understanding, or should they inform health professionals? I guess from the answers that most of you have eliminated A, which is the right thing to do. But there is some confusion around B and C. It says lack of knowledge has been identified, as well as the belief that physicians should initiate the discussion, and that the topic is appropriate only for the elderly or those in poor health. So lack of knowledge is just part of the problem. That's right, Priya, yes. So this is not just the entire thing. I guess with that, you know, have an idea, perhaps, that when you see that lack of knowledge is not the what is being asked of nurse practitioners to do, the text is yes, right. Happy to see that some of you have reconsidered. It's asking nurse practitioners to initiate conversations regarding advanced directives. Says physicians don't do that. So it's up to nurse practitioners to take up that responsibility. So the belief that physicians should initiate, and it's only for the elderly, but nurse practitioners do practice in primary care settings, which is ideal for discussions about advanced directives. They have the opportunities and skills to discuss advanced directives with their patients. No, possess is not enhance. Possess is have something with them. I possess something you own, whereas enhance is to improve. Right? So we have come to the end of the session. I'll take a few questions if you have any. Be happy to focus more on reading, but it's question time. And let me know if the session helped in improving your ability to identify just which is the main idea of the text, a summary of it. Just waiting for your questions to come through, because there could be a slide delay. It's not B because improving the knowledge is not the main idea. Thank you very much, Afsal. Good to hear that. It just could be a sentence or even a few sentences. It's not about the length of it, it's about the idea. Well, Mercy, firstly, like today we were covering just now another question type, which is a polar opposite, I would say, is reading for detailed meaning. So detailed meaning questions are very specific. And the answer, unlike just which is all over the place, the answer for a detailed meaning question will be in a small part of the text. It's a very specific point. You're welcome, Antonio. T. Khan, you can watch the recording on OET Official. It will be available there, as all OET All-Star sessions are. So Mercy, I also want you to identify the focus words or the key words of the question or the question stem. And that's also very important. Nasma, you are asking, okay, yes. So I would say when you are learning, don't focus on time management. Now, this is a mistake that a lot of candidates make. When you learn a new skill, you do it quite slowly. For example, there is something called the 4 quadrants of learning. So initially you are, very conscious about it, but not competent. So you will be very slow. Like you take any skill, whether it's, if you're learning how to cook, bake a cake, or, chop vegetables, ride a bicycle, use the computer, or, as health professionals, any medical procedure, initially you did it very slowly, very carefully. And that's how you acquire a skill. Sometimes I find OET candidates have this urge to do everything too fast, which is not a good thing. Focus on learning the skills, focus on language acquisition, improving your language level. That's why premium providers, OET's authorized training partners, OET All-Stars, all of them will assess you and tell you what is your level. And based on that, you will have to work on it. There is a common myth that the more you do, the faster you do, you improve. But if you don't have the skills, there's no use of rushing through it. So take your time and do it slowly. Learn the skills, master the skills, and then slowly you will improve. And then you can make it faster. Without the skills, increasing the speed is a recipe for failure. And that's one reason why, especially in India or in many parts of the world, I see that people just want to practice, do a lot, but they lack the skills. And that's where, people like us and all other premium providers will give you, skill-based training. All right. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, for having me help you with your OET preparation. You're welcome to join IRS for your training. I'll see you, all those who can travel to Kottayam in Kerala, those who are in Kerala for the OET's official candidate workshop this Saturday. See you there. Thank you very much. And all those who are from all over the world, I'll see you in the next session, in the next OET All-Star session. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great evening or afternoon or wherever you are. Thank you very much.